Me just about right. Let's have a look and see what we've got inside the bag. So, big zip, pulls back quite nicely. First thing we'll do at the top, memory cards. So memory cards are in there. Also, big dry cloth, essential for when you get wet or thrown over your camera to try and keep it warm at night. And one other thing kept in here. This is the special Lee cleaning cloth. You have to have this cloth and you have to have their cleaner to clean your new IRND filters, and that lives in there because the other cloth just doesn't work. That's a proper microfiber cloth. Keep it nice and flat in there. That's in there. Right, what we've got here. So on the top, your filter holder. There's also another cleaning cloth in there. This is a Lee filter holder. We have a remote control, which I use all the time. Again, look, it's got my name tag on the back, and this has got a little strap on it, goes around my wrist, and you've seen me in my videos or my latest ones where it's attached to my wrist. I can then tuck it in my sleeve and it keeps it out of the way. So yeah, it's always there, it's attached to me and I don't lose it. That's that one. And over there. And also my Lee foundation kit, which you all know clips on the front of your filters. This I've modified. I've got a strap on it, a lanyard. So when we've got your tripod set up, like so, can you see that? Let's move it up a little bit for you. When your tripod's set up, cameras on it, clip that on the front of your camera, clip, away it goes, lanyard, around the tripod. Alright, it's on. If this falls off, i.e. like Mr. Knight did, dropped it in the river, this is attached, alright? And then if you want to get it off and move it and put it in your pocket, you unclip that one, put it in your pocket, alright? So, brilliant idea, small modification. It goes through the little tiny screw holes, you just see that there, little tiny screw hole there, and that's it, it's attached, alright? So, you can make it a bit shorter, you don't have to have it that long, but at least that is not going to fall in the river. So, Mr. Knight, there's your tip of the day. Right, let's put that away. So yeah, that goes in there. Foundation kit in the pouch, and I've also modified the pouch, and I'll show you how and why. I clipped two small holes in the side there, as you can see that. Two small holes in there, on that side and one that side. Just get it in the light, just there. And I've got two tiny little carabiners on there and a strap. That then goes over my head, and I can keep the filters attached to it, drop it in, and you've all seen me do it, drop it in while I'm moving around. That way I don't lose my filters and they don't fall off when you're moving the tripod. Also in here I've got a small pouch with a carabiner on it. I can attach it to my belt, I can attach it to the front of my bag, and inside I've got one of every single battery. Okay, so there's one for the camera, one for the Fuji, one for the Canon, one for the GoPro, one for the M50, yeah, one for everything. Also in here we've got spare batteries, lots of spare batteries, again, all of them, got my name and number on the back, so yeah, so if I don't lose them, I've all numbered them all so I know which cameras they belong to. Yeah, 4 of them in there, they're always kept in that pocket there. Camera, here she is, your pride and joy. That is the big beast. Again, look, name and number on the bottom of my camera, on the lens. It's got the filter holder ring on all the time, so they've got the Lee caps on them, keeps your filters clean, keeps your lens cap on. This is my kit lens, which is 24-105 Canon f4. I've got a wrist strap on it, which when I'm hand holding it I can carry the wrist strap around, and I've also got my little clip that you've all seen me use that goes on the back of me lens, back of my viewfinder, stop the sun. It's got an L bracket on it, as you can see there, model in there, L bracket, and I can also attach with these Peak Design straps. I've got a Peak Design strap that I do use when I'm carrying this. If I'm using it for a wedding, it goes around my neck. So yeah, that's my 5D Mark IV. That's the camera you all see me use. We've also got in here a wide angle lens. Again, it's got the filter ring on it and the leaf filter cap, replacement caps. That is the f4 16-35 Canon L lens. Brilliant wide angle lens, very sharp. Lens wise, we've also got this, and you've all seen me use this as well. This is a 70-200 Mark IV f4, the Mark 1 lens, non-image stabilizer, nice and lightweight, and again it's got the filter ring on it, and yeah, another one of them caps. So yeah, everything's in there, kept clean, tidy and dry, all in the bag, all got their own pockets, all live in the same place. We also carry lens hoods for all three. Okay, we've got a lens hood for all three. So if it's raining particularly, especially with a long lens, you can put that on. The wide angle is not much cop, but yeah, you might keep a little bit of rain or a bit of sun flare off with that one. So I do keep all them in there. They go inside the end of that, and that goes in the pocket in the same place. So that's easy to carry. Underneath that lens, we have a cleaning kit. This is my mock-off pouch from when I used to ride my bike. And inside here we carry normal lens cleaner. This is the Lee lens cleaner. We've got a normal lens cloth, the Lee cloth that came with the kit, and some of the stuff out of that little silver tub I showed you, that's some of the cleaner, so I've got it in that pouch there, and I can clean all my lenses. Again, zipped up, lives in the bag at all times, and if I swap bags I take that with me. Essentials. Also underneath that pouch we've got some silicone gel. It's always handy to keep the moisture down, and we've got a blower. Always keep the blower. Alright, I'll keep that handy because you never know when you need to blow some dust off. That lives underneath the pad in there. I'm going to put that back in there so I know it's under there. That lives underneath that padding in the bottom of that bag. Okay. Bottom of this bag we have got a set of blades. These are for the drone, but I broke one of them. These are gold ones, and one of these have got a chip out of it, so I need to find the good ones, get rid of the old one and bin them, because we just had these turn up. So they can go, be replaced. Got two new ones there, low noise for the Mavic, and they've now got to go on, so they can go in there for now with the rest of it. Also, I've got this little pouch, unzip this, and I'm sure you've all seen these. That is my remote control for my drone. Lives in this little pouch, little lead for it, goes for my iPhone. That lives at the bottom. Same if I go in the other bag, this fits in the other bag. That lives in the bottom of this pouch. And I've also got in the bottom here lens cap and a spare microphone. Right, so that goes in there. Another pouch, two spare batteries for the drone. Alright, so essentials. Well, they're not essentials, what am I talking about? Two spare batteries for the drone. They live in that bit. And then in this side, we all know what this is going to be, don't we? Trying to move out that sun's really quite horrible, isn't it? Mavic Pro. Okay, so that lives in that pouch, and that fits in that side of the bag really nicely. Also in this side I have actually got a small strap, just in case I want to put the camera around my neck. It's got it free from the camera show, and on the end I've attached these things to put the these Peak Design clips on. So you just, all you do, get your camera, and that's it, it's in there, it's on. If you want it off, you just take it off. So simples. Again, very rarely ever use it, but I know I've got a camera strap if I want it. Doesn't weigh anything, lives in underneath underneath there and underneath the drone, and you don't even know it's in there. And that's really it. Oh no, it's not. And this one, last but not least, this is the final piece of kit that you've all seen me wear around my neck, and inside this is a full range of filters. You've got me polarizer, I've got me grads, and I've got me IRNDs, all in order. I know where each one is, so when I'm out there standing in the river, I don't have to go picking them all out. I know where they are from front to back. And one other thing, if I leave in my bag, And like I said, I've got a whistle on my bag. I've also got a whistle attached to this. Alright, so if I am leaving my bag anywhere and I've got this around my neck and I do slip or bang my head or fall, or I've got a whistle I can blow, and hopefully the wife will hear me and probably leave me there and laugh, to be honest. But yeah, that belongs in that side of the bag, and that's it. That is everything I carry. Now, you're probably very surprised that there's not actually a lot in it that weighs that amount of weight. But it's quite a heavy bag. But that's what we carry. That's what we all carry. I'm sure someone will come along and say, well, what the hell are you carrying that for all the time? But if you can tell me how I get away without carrying it and still get the images, I'm one of these people that are just in case. So I take stuff just in case, because I am the world's worst person if I go somewhere and I've forgotten something, or I've seen something and I can't do it, or I can't take it. I get really wound up. So that's for me done. Please share this and let everyone else know what I've got in my bag and why it's so heavy and why I sweat so much when I'm walking up the hills. And yeah, if you haven't seen my other videos, please like and subscribe. And yeah, till next time on a proper video from what's inside my bag. Ciao for now.